Hi everybody, this is Dorothy Kilty, and this is hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023. This collaboration was organized by Terry at Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group and Lisa at Paper Lace and Bling Facebook group. Lisa also gave us a gorgeous goodie bag, which I've gone through. I want to tell you about a couple contests. Paper Lace and Bling, Lisa's having, through the month of July, Lisa will give you a free yard of lace to anyone who watches the collaboration, follows her shop, and buys $15 worth of product before shipping and taxes. And she also has free shipping on orders over $35. Please mention Dorothy sent me or at DAKIELTY sent me, and I might win something too, which would be really fun. Plus, you can enter the Sweet Pea Papers hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023 giveaway. It's running from July 1st to July 31st with a drawing on August 1st. You can enter on Sweet Pea Papers YouTube, her Facebook group, and you can see the July 1st video at YouTube at Sweet Pea Papers for details and prizes. Please make sure and check that out for all the rules and everything. It's going to be a wonderful giveaway. I also want to mention that the papers we're using are from Kyung Shotwell's Etsy shop, Wonders by Wink, and it's the Vintage Christmas Day. We have Denise Marvitz's Etsy.com shop, DM Designs USA, and we're using the blue Christmas papers. And Natalie Heine of Line.Arrow has given us a Christmas to remember. So I'm using bits of all of these in my video. This is the video I started, and I had the gold paper on the front with this beautiful fabric with the glitters on it from Lisa. And I'm doing the same thing here on the pocket. So what I've done, I had a gift bag with this gold paper on it. And so what I've done is to prevent the glue showing through here, I've put glue on the edges where I'm going to turn this over. So I just cut the bag down. It was a small bag anyway, but I cut the bottom off to make it a little bit shorter. And I've glued the beautiful fabric from Lisa on here, and now I'm just going to glue this down. I wanted this pocket to be fairly loose because what I see is putting an envelope in here, and this is where people can take their put their receipts and things from their Christmas gifts. So first, put this down here. Now, the first thing I'm kind of doing is pushing these down, and then this one goes over it a little bit. What that does is that sort of gives runners going on the inside for your card or anything to slide in, and it helps keep the bottom flap that coming up of kind of making a stop on it. Okay, now this one I put the fabric down a little bit lower, and so I have a gold piece showing through. On the back one, I've covered the whole thing with the paper. So I've done it exactly the same way with the fabric glued to the gold paper, and in this case on all four sides. And now I will glue down this pocket. So we'll make a nice, gorgeous pocket of some sort to put in there to hold receipts and things. So that'll be fun to have. If you remember, or you saw the video I made earlier with a small journal, that's meant to be kept in your purse or something, and then or pocket when you're shopping, and you can have ideas for presents in there. You can have keep track of what you see or what you've got. You could start doing that right now, getting ready for Christmas, if you're a person who plans ahead. And then come December, you'll be ready to go. Now, this is an Advent calendar journal, and the idea of this Advent calendar journal is going to be that we'll have these pages for people to put notes on and put down some of their memories and stuff for Christmas. I can see if somebody doesn't journal very much, just making a few notes and actually using the same journal over several years to keep track of what's happening. Now, I also want on each of the pages to have something interesting or something interactive for people to do when they get to this page. I want them to, just like with an Advent calendar that you had at kids, where you open the door and there was a little prize inside or something. I want these pages to be kind of a surprise the first time you see them. And so one of the things that I did was I took dates from a calendar page, and I've gone through and I've made various collages. Stuff I haven't quite finished, but I've done most of them. And so let me find day 1. And so these are, put together and stapled together, but they're not complete because when I put them on the page, I will want to do something to make it match a little bit. Okay, so this one here, this is day 1, and both of these pages are going to be day 1. So we have the collage, and what we're going to be adding is this is going to be the interactive element, the tag that we made before, that twists around. And it's going to go on this little fold up I made on this page, and then it'll fold down when you open it, when you come to it, and then it'll open up, and you'll have the interactive element. Okay, so because we have this little angel, I'm going to find in the scraps I put out an angel or something similar to that, maybe even just a candle, something that will go with this design or this one and be part of it. Now this has a couple of interactive elements. You have this that turns, but you also have a little pocket that has a little Christmas message on it, and you could do a little bit of, have a private message or something on the back. So hope the season finds you all wrapped up and happy. Okay, so put this back in here. So now what I'm going to do, first of all, is I'm going to run a bead of glue along the edge of this. Not going all the way to the fold because I don't want it to interfere with the turning element, the twisty element on the tag. So we'll put it right through the edge, and then we'll put this right here. Okay? I'm just going to hold it down for a minute. Let me turn it over and make sure this is glued down and in place. Okay? And then we can dip into our box of lovely laces that we got from Lisa. And I think that putting a piece of lace right along this edge here would be really pretty. Okay, so let's measure it. Not big. I'd rather cut it a little bit too big and trim it back off than cut it too small. And then we'll run this. I'm going to go over this a little bit so the lace is kind of crossing through both of these to help secure the tag, make it just a little bit stronger. Okay, so here we go, putting this lace on right here. Okay, so now if you look, when you hook it up, it's not interfering with it turning, so that's just fine. And it does go all the way to the top and the bottom of the page, so it adds that interest to it. Okay, we'll cut it off. So now let's see what we have that we can add to our cluster to make it a little bit more interesting. Clusters, when you make clusters like this, you don't ever have to be done with them, basically. You can keep adding, you know, fun things to them, little pieces and scraps and things, and make them more and more interesting. So now, okay, so what I'm going to do here is, this is the same picture, only smaller, that we have on the back of this tag. So if I cut this out, this is on cardstock, so it's kind of firm. Now, I don't have to, I'm thinking about cutting across the top of this so I take out the sky, but maybe I won't. Maybe that looks pretty cute the way it is. And then we have these little bitty tickets here, and I'm going to take this little, it's probably hard for you to see. I don't know if you can see it. It's a sleigh with reindeer in front of it. It looks like it's probably a faux Christmas stamp. So we'll add this to it, and then this will match. So we only need to put, so where's this gonna go? It's gonna go about right here. So we'll go over this a little bit, add a little bit of things. Now when I made these clusters, I used a combination of paper and fabric. So this right here, this little snowflake is fabric. The rest of this is paper, cardstock from the calendar. And then these pieces were printed on cardstock from the kit. I believe this is the Wonders by Wink kit. Okay, so we'll just put this right here like that. And now, still a cluster, still very simple, but it does kind of match. And I can put this up so that it sticks up a little bit, so it makes a little bit of a tab, or I can slide it down like this. In this case, I'm going to slide it down. So I'll just take and put some glue on the back, and I'll just use this support page. You can see here I stapled them, took the layers and stapled them together. So making these clusters was, you know, basic clusters, was a pretty quick little job to do, to just take some of the random papers from the kits that I had cut off already when I was making them. Okay, so now we have the first page has this interactive element, a little stamp, and this cluster here. Okay, now I'm not going to do these in order. I'm going to be a little bit random about how I do things. So we have this tag, and if you saw the video, you'll see that I made that if you pull this up, this little envelope up, there's actually another little hidden spot that something can be in. So here's this: Christmas waves a magic wand over this world, and behold, everything is softer and more beautiful. Norman Vincent Peale. So we slide that in, and then this top just tucks around it. So it's a hidden journal spot for somebody to find. We also have this card printed. I glued some paper, book page paper that had lines on it to the back of it. So that's a journaling card there. We use some of Lisa's lace across here and some more of these little tickets, and then this same round thing. So I'm just going to go forward, and I'm doing this kind of randomly. So let's see, there's 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is day 4, this is day 5, this is day 6. So here we have a real blank one. This tag, instead of being used like a tag, we could put a corner pocket here and tuck it in, or here. That might be really cute. Or it could be used as a belly band, so you could put more things back here. Now in this case, this one has in the back, it also has a little place where you can tuck some paper in, And so I don't want to do it on the belly band because we'd lose that. And I don't want to lose that whole extra point. That's not big enough. So we can take, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. So I'm going to use this corner of the page as a tuck spot so that this can just slide in there, okay? And what I will do, what page did I say this was? 1, 2, 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. This is day 6, that's fine. Day 6. I'm not sure if that's day 6 or 9, so let me find the other one and take a look and see what I think. I thought I had these in order, but it looks like I've managed to mess up all these clusters with the different, okay. So, let's see. So I think this is day 6, and day 6 can go on this page. On this page. Let's look and see. I think we want to put day 6 on this, here, on the outside of the pocket. So it'll be kind of an embellishment on the pocket as well as this. Now I may decide to use this cluster as a little bit of a tuck as well. So I'm putting it on like this. I glued it around the edge here a little bit. Let that go. And then let's glue this pocket on, and we'll go on 2 sides. We'll take it down this side and this side. Okay, so the intention is that for most of the days leading up to Christmas, 1 through 25, those are the really active days of an advent calendar leading up to Christmas Day. And so there'll be 2 pages that people can write on. And then once it's finished, or once you get to day 26, it's just going to have 1 page to do that on, okay? Because that'll be plenty. Okay, this clip is holding these together. I'm going to probably come back and do some stamping or something else on this page. I want the pages to be interesting, but for people to still be able to write over it, or maybe put another cluster or something. But we'll let this dry, and then this will go right in here. Okay, so that's going to be pretty. So that's 6. Here's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the back of the signature and the front of the next signature. And so this will be 16. So where's day 16? 15, here's 16. So this will be day 16. And I think what I'm going to start doing for now is clipping these to the days so I don't have to count them all the time. But here we have day 16. And on this one, we have this. Now, this hidden tag, if you take a look at this, it opens up, and there you have journaling space in the form of a waterfall, okay? And so what I did is I twirled these the ends together and then put glue on them so that over time, you're still going to be able to get them through there, and it's not going to get shorter and shorter and shorter all the time. Now, There's nothing really, I mean, this is really pretty, but there's nothing on the back of it that we need to be using. So this could go on here as a belly band, and then something could be tucked underneath here. Okay, so I'm going to open this while I'm doing this. And then I'm going to run the glue across the bottom here and across the top here. Okay, and put it in as a belly band. So here we go. Across there, and then right across here. This also would have been a wonderful tag. You also could have folded it over and had it be an element, you know, fold out like the first one was. But I think for this one, this will be a good way of doing it. Okay, now we also could come back and add something else to this. And that's something we may want to do in the future. Let's see what we have to put on that tag, that cluster for day 16, to make it be really nice and go along with it. There's some more tickets, some bigger ones. Plain tickets. So we have a little birdie singing. So I'm trimming this ticket off. This is a little line of the song, "In heaven and nature sing, in heaven and nature sing." Don't worry, I won't sing. Okay, so we can put this here. Another one of the tickets. By cutting them in strips, I kind of keep my options open. I can use them up. These could be stuck into a pocket and be journaled on the back a little bit. We can take this one and put these on like this. Oops, didn't cut off one of the corners. Let's go back and do that. Okay, I'm going to glue this one right here. So I don't think you have to cover up the staples. I think staples can be, you know, a fun element to add on these. But in this case, I am. Here we go. Okay, and we'll go right across here. And then this can be glued right up here in this corner. And again, let's see, do I like it better down here? No, I think I like it up here. So again, this can kind of be a tuck spot. I'm going to go here and go on this one a little bit to strengthen it. And I'm going down the side of this. And so now this can just be a cluster telling the day, or it can be a tuck spot to tuck something under. Okay, let's go ahead and close this up. So now we've decorated 3 of the pages. Those 3 days have kind of an interesting element to look at. And we have a tuck spot here. Okay. We have this opens and you've got the waterfall journaling. And then this can be a tuck spot right here to stick something. So several elements there to make this interesting. And here, you know, this could be a journaling card stuck under here, even just a piece of paper for journaling or whatever you want. So there we go. That's showing you what I did with the tags that I made in the last video and giving you some ideas. I want to thank Terry and Lisa again. Lisa's lace is just gorgeous. On the lace that I used on the clusters was not Lisa's lace. It was just some scraps I had around here. And the reason for that is that I didn't want to just randomly start cutting up her lace. I may want some bigger pieces to do something really fun with. For example, right on here, could add some of this lace around here, and then possibly where did those little bitty tags go? Here. And put tags across here like this, and this could be a small belly band on top. And let's just go ahead and do that because I think that's cute. Okay, I'm going to cut it here. So we have, oops, don't cut crooked here. So we have 3 of those stamps, those faux stamps, and put it across here. Like this. And now we'll take some more of this gorgeous lace and we'll glue it. Now, I don't want to glue it down to the paper at this point because this, I want this to be a belly band. So we're going to glue it. We'll glue it to the paper on each side, but we'll be gluing it to this band. So I'm going to run the glue right along here, like this, and then a straight line right over here. Okay, and then we'll take this, make sure I have the right size, side up, and put it right like that. Now, you'll still be able to use this as a belly band and stick something fun in there. Maybe, I made 2 of these last year, and I sent them to my sister and my niece for Christmas. And my niece was actually one who inspired me to do this because she sent me a whole bunch of little presents to be Advent presents to open one each day leading up to Christmas. And I said, well, shoot, I liked receiving those, so why wouldn't somebody else? So I sent her an Advent journal when I was making it as part of the channel, because I figured she would like it as much as I would. And then my sister, I was talking to her about it, and I sensed that she would like one, so I made her one too. So there we go. So we only have, that's 3 out of 25, that's 21 pages to decorate, plus the half pages. Okay, so again, if you do something, don't forget to use the hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023 so we can find your things, and check out all of our coordinators, or all the collaborators, and make sure you check out the videos and the things from Lisa's Paper, Lace, and Bling, and from the beautiful Sweet Pea Papers, Terry at Sweet Pea Papers, her Facebook group for her prizes. This is, once again, very fun collaboration, and I hope you'll join us. Thank you.